front part of the mask?
It's the 1x4 stuck part of the mask. Okay, so if you guys know what these are, you will definitely know how old we are. I remember these in school. I won't say what grade, because that might just make me seem really old. So these are, if those who don't know what this is, it's a light box who actually, it's like a projector that actually projects the image onto whatever you have. So basically use translucent paper, put it on there.
Kaylee.
As soon as my dog's in the way,
Come on.
move Kaylee. And basically it projects the image onto whatever you want to do. It makes perfect for doing these. That's exactly how we did this portion right here. I'm gonna flip it off. So how we did all this lettering and stuff on our dresser is exactly what we use now. Same method. Comes in handy. It's cheap. We found it on eBay. I think it was like a couple, like 25 bucks or something like that. It's been a lifesaver for us for some of the projects we do. So.
And we've had it for about 10 years.
Yeah, we've had it for a while. So what we need to do is find the center of the boards, which is this one. So that's the fourth, that's the middle one, 3 from each side. Fourth one in the center, mark the center. We have to line up the edges. Now, even though we did it real small, you can see the fact that the sides aren't mirrored. So I am gonna end up just flipping the piece over. That way one side matches the other, because any defects you see later on show up dramatically at a larger size. So without further ado, let me adjust that.
That's a fine tip Sharpie on the transparency.
Yeah,
We're using a mechanical pencil.
Yeah, the fine tip Sharpie is the outline we have right now that shows up as the shadow. So be very cautious about how big you make something. This just seemed to be the perfect size. I know, it's hard lining this thing up.
Down.
Kaylee.
Kaylee. Hang on, guys. I gotta get the dog out of here. Come on.
So, flip that line on, please. I don't know if you can see it. We do have fine lines in here. I didn't want to make them too dark because I don't want anything bleeding into the wood in case we mess around. They are mirrored because I end up flipping the transparency over, so we have the same side as the other, just flipped over on the transparency. That way it makes it look even. It is centered on the top and the bottom. And all we got to do now is cut the other piece out. We do have the 1x4s we got to cut out. I will do this first, and then we'll trace this line onto the 1x4s on either side, cut that out, and then cut the piece out that goes on the corner. So there we go.
Alright, so today we're going to use Special Walnut by Minwax. We're not sponsored or affiliated. Just letting you know what we're going to do. We're going to use a brush instead of a little crappy brush instead of rags. You've seen how that happened on the last one with the turtles. The rags didn't quite work too well. On the time lapse, and we'll go ahead and get her done. We're using our Craig jig to put pocket holes in.
Wonderful tool.
It is awesome. If you ain't got one, get one. So these are pocket holes right here. And when we put it together, the screws will go down in there. And they'll stay flush, that way it doesn't stick out or anything. Gives it a nice clean look. And you can also fill these in, which we might want to do since it will be outside. I don't know yet.
We have them right there. We have them right there. We can glue them up. Let's get them in there and...
Okay, we'll do that, and then we'll sand it down and stain it probably sometime tomorrow. It takes about 24 hours for it to dry.
Tight Bond 3 Ultimate Wood Glue. Waterproof, which is perfect because we're going to use it outside. You know it's good because it tastes good.
Did you just say that? Wow, I learned something new about him. He's wood glue.
Hey, President drinks bleach.
Yeah, he did tell us to inject ourselves with disinfectant.
here's my question. What's the top? I guess that's the top, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, that's the top, that's the eyes, and there's the mouth.
Big mouth.
So how are we gonna hang it?
String on the back. Or wire. Wire probably better. String will go away. We'll figure that out later. Okay, guys?
Alright. Hopefully y'all can see that. Alright, so we're gonna add a face on today. As you can see, it's not perfectly aligned with the actual mask, but if we have to, we'll freehand it. But what I'm gonna end up doing is do the upper half first and then adjust the picture and do the lower half. So we're gonna just make do with what we got. But like I said, worst case scenario, I freehand it. And I have my reference picture right there with all the colorings and everything that's needed. So go ahead and see if we can do this without really blocking too much of the light. Okay, because we don't have a shop and our garage is being used and our table is in the garage being used, we're gonna have to do it on the deck here in the shed. So what we're doing, we're adding the gouges to the mask. As you can see right here. Those deep lines right there are gouges. So it's all done. As you saw, we sanded this down, we did some gouges and everything. So what I ended up doing, oh, it looks like I missed a spot. I missed a spot right there. But what I ended up doing was touching up the stain on the back, blended that in. I did the sides, a little fuzzy from the blanket that I was laying on. I gotta touch that up when I break out the stain again, but I did these because when I did the sides, when it was laying down, you can see right here it kind of bled over a little bit. Well, it was really noticeable on the eye area. So I had to fix that, so that's what I did. So, because it's been raining so much, because we're in the rainy season of Florida, I'm gonna wait and shellac it later because I don't have a place inside right now to do it. So this whole thing, front and back, will all be clear coated with a boat shellac. So it'll be waterproof. And where it's gonna go, it's gonna hang on the fence right in here. So I still have to install the hardware after I get that shellacked. I'm never gonna make another one for this area after we clear all this out. And what I have planned for this area is gonna be a pond. So I want it kind of, you know, tiki-ish. That's why I'm doing the masks that way. So I'm gonna put one there and one there. So yeah, I can't wait to do this and do a video for you guys on that one. It's gonna be exciting.